friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chesswise. Here all the lessons whatever I am preparing, they are presented in such a way that parents can teach the kids. Okay, so they can use all these concepts and the older kids can also learn on their own. So now let's see, we are moving on to the next topic. Okay, lesson 14. Today we are going to do mate in two positions. So mate in two positions can be done in many ways. Okay, we can do them for practicing to find checks. Okay, we can do them to learn mating patterns. Okay, today we are going to use the ideas of basic checkmates what we learnt using king and queen or two rooks. Okay, that way. And later on we will do for using other things also, mating two positions. Let's get started. Okay, so we have this first position. Here the purpose is to solve these positions in two moves. White has to meet black in two moves. So white has to look for best continuations. Let's have a look at the first position. See, the king is there and the white queen is not very well placed. So the black king we can see stuck in the last line. So normally what we do, see, we would play the queen here and block the king. But then the king goes away and this keeps on happening and the mate will happen in the end over there. Okay, so it will take more than 3 moves. But if white uses his queen smartly, he can mate in 2 moves only. Let's see what is happening in the position. The black king is going away from these a5 and b5 squares. It is escaping. So one technique is you force the opponent king into opposition. So the kings should stand in front of each other. The move will be ours at that time. So white uses this smartly. He places the queen to g5 first move. Okay, blocking these two, both these squares. And now see, the black king has only one choice. It has to come to a3. Okay, moment it comes to a3, it comes into opposition. And then the queen gives side check. This is a very important element. At the time of opposition, we use the side check, and since it is on the last line, so it has become a checkmate. So this is how we could do mate in two. All these positions will be mate in two. We will have to mate in two moves. Let's go to next one. So here we have the next position. Okay, we see again here, if we try to take the king, okay, near to the king, it will take lot of moves. The king will keep on escaping. And the mate will happen in the corner here. The queen's power can be used in a more, we can say, more optimized way. Okay, so what the queen can do here is, see, the king is going away. So what we want, this king we want near to this king so that we can do mate quickly. So the queen blocks the king's path on the other side. So king has two sides to move. Okay, so we will block this side. So it is compelled to go towards our king. So the first move is queen g7. Good move. Okay, now see, the black king has only one choice. It has to go to the d8 square. And as we already know, now there are two ways to checkmate. One is queen comes in front of the king and it's a checkmate. All squares are covered. King is supporting the queen. Okay. And the second way is queen can go to f8. And this also very important position we learnt. Okay, so now the king cannot come to e7 because of the queen. These two are blocked by the king and this whole line is blocked by the queen. So it has become a checkmate. So let's go to next one. So this is the next position. Okay, so when we do these mate in two positions, another very important practice that we should be doing is try to identify how many checks are possible. So if we look at this position, see, the queen is capable of giving check from g5. Okay, queen is capable of giving check from c7. Queen is also capable of giving check from c8. So we see that already there is an opposition here. The queen wants to give check from somewhere side, okay, or from the front. But the queen from this square cannot reach there. So here we can force things. See the square c7. Here we have two attacks. That is why the counting of attacks and supports becomes very important. So now white plays queen to c7 check, forcing the king to go to e8. Okay, and now we know that there is only one square from where we can do mate. See, this is one place where we have two attacks, but this check would be wrong, king would escape. Okay, so as we have discussed so many times, the queen comes in front of the king and it becomes checkmate. Let us take some other pieces now and try to do the checkmate. Let's go to next. Okay, now here we have the next position where there are two rooks. Okay, so the play was, we cannot say even, white is clearly better. There are two pawns for rook which are not enough. Okay, both have one rook, and for rook there are two pawns which are insufficient. Okay, so let's see what white can do here. We can see already that this rook is blocking the path. Again we have to try to find mate in two moves. You can pause the video and try to find it. Now see, this rook is blocking the king's path, so we give check with the other rook. So rook goes to b7. Note that both rooks are operating in the same direction. They are in the same, what we can say, rank wise both are attacking here. Okay. So now the king has to go to f8, g8 or h8, any one of these squares it can choose. And when king goes to f8, now this rook is blocking, so the other rook gives check, and it has become a checkmate. So this is how two rooks can do checkmate. So we are doing all these mate in two. Let's go to next one. So let's have a look at next position. Here we have got queen and rook. Black has a queen here. Okay. So of course white has an extra rook, so white should win the game. There can be many ways. Okay. But as we are doing mate in two positions, it's white to play and mate in two. Now what happens when it's an open board and we have got the queen has many checks. Okay. See, queen can for example give check from g2. Okay. Queen can give check from b3. Queen can check from the c4 square. Queen can go to c8. Okay. So when we are finding the checks, another quality is we should try to give check near the king. We should locate the squares near the king from where we can give check. So we see two such squares. One is h7, but on h7 queen is attacking alone and the opponent's king is also attacking there, so we cannot enter there. Next we see the g8, g6 square. Okay, so white plays the queen to g6 check. Now this queen cannot interpose, it cannot capture the queen. King has only two choices. If it goes to f8, now we see that this queen and rook both are attacking the e8 square. So now the rook enters e8, and like we learned in the pattern, so it has become checkmate. Same way, if the king would have gone to h8, then also rook can do checkmate from e8. Okay, here one more thing I can tell you, that rook can do checkmate from the h3 square also, but it won't be mate in two because the black queen can interfere here, and then we take it and then it becomes mate, but it is mate in 3. So we have to do mate in 2 moves only here. Okay, from game point of view it's okay, but for solving here we are trying to do mate in 2, so that is the best. Let's go and look at one more example. So let's look at this position. This is the last one where we are seeing that both are trying to attack the opponent's king fiercely. If it would have been black to play, black would have just mated in one move here. Okay, so but it's white's move here, so white has to try to checkmate the black king at the earliest. So it's possible to do in 2 moves. Okay, so there are actually 2 ways also, 2 or 3 ways in this position. White played the rook to e8 check. Now the king has only one place, so king goes to h7. So white chose such a check where opponent has least choice. Here the opponent had only one move. Okay, and then the rook went to h8, and then it became checkmate because there were 2 attacks on h8. Here if white wanted, white could have mated in some other way also. Okay, he could have played the queen to g6 check. Okay, and now wherever the king moves, he could have done this mate as well. Okay, but here the opponent king has 2 choices. So white in this game preferred the move which allows least choice to the opponent. Okay, so this was about all the basic checkmates. Okay, soon we will be learning how to checkmate with a single rook and king. Okay, I hope you are enjoying the lessons. Do share as much as possible because the goal is to spread the game and so that more and more people can learn. Okay, do share, like and subscribe. Thanks for your time.